In the last lecture, we have solved some problem based on the least square method, and we have used this least square method to fit the curve. So in the last lecture, we have started with the curve line. Okay, so using the normal equations, we were able to fit the straight line or the first degree curve. Okay, now we'll see how we are able to go to the higher degree regression. That is, from the linear regression, we'll move on to the nonlinear regression. And in nonlinear, we'll see how to fit a second degree curve. So let us see some problems based on this. So we'll have, okay, so let us try. So here we know the second degree curve is nothing but a parabola. So here we have to fit a general parabola. So here we have the observations x data set and y data set, and then we have to fit second degree curve, which is a parabola. Okay, so parabola is always a second degree curve. So let us go with the solution. So we will try to fit this second degree curve parabola. Okay, so we go with the solution. Let now here equation is not given, so we can consider the general equation. Y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Let this equation one be the second degree curve, which is a parabola. Okay, that's what we have. And if I have this parabola, then we have to write the normal equation. So please don't by heart the normal equations. Okay, try to understand the technique to write the normal equation from the given curve only, or from the given equation of the curve. So we write the normal equations are given as. So what are the normal equations we'll have? See this curve, see this equation one. First take the summation over this. So I'll be having summation y is equal to a times summation x square b times summation x plus if I take this n times summation c, so I'll be having n times c. Okay. Then multiply this equation by x and take the summation. So you'll be having xy. Then you'll be having a summation x cube, b summation x square, and c summation x, because I'm multiplying this equation by x and then I'm taking the summation. And as we know, we have the three unknowns a, b, and c, because x data is given, y data is given. So we need three equations, and so the third equation can be written as multiplying this by x square and then taking the summation. So I'll be having x square y is equal to a summation x raised to 4, b summation x cube, c summation x square. This is equation 2, which are the normal equations. Okay, so here all we know x and y term. Okay, what is this term n? N is the number of observations. So here we can write where n equal to number of observations. Okay, so here we have n is equal to number of observations. How many observations are given here? So you can see from the given data, how many observations are there? So this is going to be 7 observations. Okay, and hence we got here n is equal to 7. Okay, once we got n is equal to 7, then we are able to write the table. So consider the following table. Okay, to solve this system of linear equations, because a, b, and c are our unknowns, and the degree of a, b, and c all equations is going to be 1. So that's why these are the linear equations. So do not mix up variable with the constant. The summations are the constants actually, and a, b, c are the variables. So we have to be careful for this. Okay, so what I need to know Okay, so see the first equation. I need to know summation x. N is given. Okay, so I need to know summation x. That means I want x column. Then I need to know y summation y. So I need the y data. Then I need x into y. So x into y. Then I need x square. Then I need x square y. So x square into y. Then I need x cube and x raised to 4. Okay, so these are the columns that we need to write or we need to find. Okay, and then what we are interested in summation x, summation y, summation x y, summation x square, summation x square y, summation x cube, and summation x raised to 4. So we are interested in this entries. Okay, and that's why you know now how to make the table. So what is the table we have to make? X, y. Then we have to calculate x into y. Then we have to calculate x square. And then we have to calculate x square into y. And then x cube and x raised to 4. So if we are able to calculate this and we are able to get these sums, then after that we are able to solve this simultaneous equations. So now I want you to find out this table. So let us find out this table. So please try to find out this table. Then we'll match our answer. We'll match our table, your calculations and my calculations. Please calculate this table. Yeah. Yes, I'll show the question again. Surely. Yeah, you have this question. Please note this observations. So have you got observations? Then we can start calculating. Okay. Uh, Fine. So now calculate the table. So if you are done with the calculation, then tell me. Then we can check our calculations. Okay. Are you done with the calculations? Okay. No problem. So you do the calculations. Okay. And once you are ready with the table, you can tell me. We can check the calculations. I'm also calculating with you. So are you done with the calculations? Once you are done, then you can go for remaining ones. You got how many columns you got up to 8? X cube is going on last column. Okay, no problem. Calculate. I hope you're getting it. Let us see. And okay, Gaurav is done. What others? Abhinav, Advait, Akanksha, Akhilesh, Shay. Gaurav is done. How about others? Please calculate as early as possible. So your calculation speed should be good enough. Okay, then only you will get good marks in less time. These are all calculative examples where you need to use your calculator efficiently. So if you use your calculator efficiently, definitely you are going to get marks in less time. Good marks in less time. And these are the examples where you need to use your calculator efficiently only. Okay, so if you are done, then let us check calculations, your calculations and my calculations. So you can see how we are able to get the table. Okay, so are you done? What about others? Only Gaurav is done. I hope you are calculating with me. Okay, Akhilesh is also done. That's good. Okay, Anushka, Rohit, are you done, Rohit? Anushka is done. What about Rohit? Yes, done. Okay, that's great. So let us verify your table with my table. Okay, so I hope you got this only. Okay, so have you got this one? Have you got the same calculations? Have you got these calculations? Check your calculations with my calculations. Yes? Okay, that's great. Okay, so you can see this was the data given to us. Okay, and then we calculated the remaining terms. So here we calculate x was given, y was given, x into y we calculated. We calculated this all the terms. Okay, so once you have calculated all this term, what we need then, we have to solve this normal equations. Okay, so what we can write is, we can write from equation to the normal equations are given as. So what will be the normal equation? See, these are the normal equations we have. Then we have to write this in this way. So this side I'll write here and this side I'll write here. So I'll be having ax square plus bx plus nc. N value is going to be 7. So ax square. So that means what you'll be having here? You'll be having 148.75 times a plus bx. So 31.5 times b plus nc, and this is equal to summation y. So it is going to be 30.2. Okay, and now we have x cube a. Okay, so we have here 732.38 times a plus 148 times 148.75 times b and plus 31.5 times c, and this is equal to here we have x into y, so it is going to be 143.05. Then we have x raised to 4, so 3733.19 times a plus 732.38 times b, okay, and plus 148. So please be careful. 148.75 times c is equal to x square y. So it is going to be 707.38. And now we have to solve this equation. So this is the equation 2 we have written. And now we have to solve these three simultaneous equations for A, B, and C. So we can see here solving above equations we get. So what we are able to get it here, or you can see, so we get A is equal to, B is equal to, and C is equal to. So please give me these values what you are able to get. So use your calculator directly and then give me the value what you are able to get. So let us see who guessed the values earlier. Or faster, who is the fastest? We'll see. Who gets the value? Let us see. Nilesh, Gaurav, Anushka, or Dipesh gets the value. Let us see. Yeah, Gaurav got the value. Okay, good. We need to verify whether these values are correct or not. So you have to wait for someone else who can verify this value and say yes, these are the values. About the others, I hope calculating. Calculate, rate, calculating. Who else got the values? Who got the value? These are something different. No, you have the same system of linear equation. How you can have the different values. Rohit got same as Mukul. Soham, yeah, Soham and Akshay same as Mukul. Okay, or Mukul got the values. Okay, then Gaurav, you need to check your values. Okay, so what values we have? We have 0.2469. A is going to be 0.2469. We accept this. A is going to be 0.2469. B is negative. So B is minus 1.2013. B is minus 1.2013. And C. Okay, so C is 4.4724 or 25. That's okay. So 4.4724. Okay. So these are the values that we are able to get. Okay, and once we get these values of A, B, and C, then you can see what we are interested in. We are interested in equation 1. So let us write the equation 1. So what we can write here from equation 1, we get, okay, so what we are able to get is y is equal to 0.2469 x square. Then we have minus 1.2013x and plus 4.4724. Okay, so this is the required parabola. Okay, so this is what we have. The required parabola, or we can say, is the required second degree curve, which is parabola. Okay, so that's how we are able to calculate the parabola for the given data. Okay, so the data was given to us, and then we have calculated the parabola. So, do you have any doubt in this example? Only thing that you have to use calculator efficiently, and then equations you have to write properly, and then calculate the things. Otherwise, you may miss the answer. So we have to be careful. I hope you are able to get this solution. Okay. Is there any doubt in this solution, or is there any doubt in this question? Here. Okay. So let us try one more problem based on this. So let's have another problem. Okay. So we have the data now, and then we have to fit a second degree parabola to the following data. So let us write the solution. So what we'll be having here, let y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. This is equation 1. B, the second degree curve, which is parabola. Okay. So we can write the normal equations are given as. Okay, so here, according to the equation of the curve that we assume, we have to write the normal equations. So normal equations are summation y a summation x square plus b summation x plus nc. Then multiplied by x, so summation xy, a summation x cube, b summation x square, c summation x. Then multiply the equation 1 by x square and take the sum. So x summation x square y, a summation x raised to 4, b summation x cube, c summation x square. Okay, and this is going to be equation 2. Now here we need to check what is the value of n. So where n is equal to number of observations. So number of observations. Now here what is the value of n we have? So n is equal to see how many observations are given to you. So it's going to be 9. So here the value of n is going to be 9. Okay, and now once we get this value of 9, n is equal to 9, we have to consider the table to find out these sums. Okay, so let us consider the following table. Okay, so we consider the following table, and now from this normal equations, we know what are the columns we have to consider. So given x, given y, we have to consider x into y, x square, then x square into y, x cube, and x raised to 4. So these are the columns that we need to consider. Okay, and once we have this column, then we are interested in the summation of these columns. So we are interested summation x, summation y, summation xy, summation x square, summation x square y, summation x cube, and x raised to 4. So we are interested in this all sums. Okay. So once we have this data, let us calculate this table. So please note down this data and then calculate the table with me. So you can see the data is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And you can see the curve. Y data is 2, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. So this is increasing. And after 11, you can see 11, then again 10 and 9. So that means this goes upwards to 11 and something more here. And then again it comes downward. So your curve, okay, you can have the curve like this. So here you have 11 somewhere, here you have 11. So in between this 6 and 7. So 6 is 11, 7 is 11, and here somewhere this will be more than that. And after that it starts reducing. So before that it starts increasing. So this is how the parabola will look like. Now we have to find out what is the exact equation of this parabola. Okay. So I hope you have noted data. Okay, so let us find out this table. So I am also calculating with you. So please calculate what is the table you will be getting. Okay, then let us see. So please tell me once you are done. Then we'll check our calculation. I am also calculating with you. I hope you're all calculating with me. Done? Wow, so fast. Good, Rohit. Yeah, Abhinav is also done. That's great. So being all the integers, it was more easy than the previous example. Okay, that's good. Okay, Sabnik is also done. Okay, how about Gaurav, Advait, Akanksha, Gaurav is also done. Okay, what about Akanksha, Tripati? Advait is done. Good. Okay, so I hope most of you are done with the table. So let us see your calculations and my calculations. So check your calculations. I hope you are getting the same. So are you getting the same? So please check your calculations with my calculations. I hope you are getting the same. Are you getting the same? Yeah. Okay. So that's great. Now let us see the remaining part. So we got the table now. Okay, once you got the table, we can write the normal equations. So we can say from equation 2, the normal equations are. So what are the normal equations you'll be having? A summation x square. So please see the normal equations will be like this: A summation x square, B summation x plus nc is equal to summation y. Okay, and using this, I'm writing the normal equations now. So you're having 285 times A plus 45 times B plus. Now you can see how many observations are there? 9 observations. So 9C is equal to summation Y, 74. And then x square, x cube summation, x cube A. So we have 2025A plus 285B plus 45C is equal to summation xy. So we'll be having 421. Now we have next. So it is 15333 times A plus 2025 times B plus 285 times C and is equal to 277. Okay, so this way we got the normal equations. And now to get the value of this A, B, and C, we have to solve this equation. So we can write solving both equations. We have, so what we will get here, we'll get A is equal to, we'll get B is equal to, and we'll get C is equal to. So I want you to solve this equation. See, all of you are solving the same system. That means you will get the same solution. Okay, so if you are not getting same solution, that means you have entered some entry in a wrong manner. So you have to correct that, and then you will get the same answer. Okay, so let us see who gets is okay. Gaurav, good. Let us verify. Yeah, Abhinav, okay, Anushka, that's great. Okay, so every one of you is getting the same answer now. That's good. Okay, yes. Okay. So So we accept this answer. That's good. So A is going to be minus 0.2673. So we can have A is going to be minus 0.2673. B is going to be 3.5231. Okay, so B is going to be 3.5231, and C is going to be minus 0.9285. C is going to be minus 0.9285. Okay, so that's what you can have. So you got the values of A, B, and C. So once you got the value of A, B, and C, we are able to write the equation of the curve. So we can write from equation 1 we get. So what you are able to get is y is equal to minus 0.2673 x square plus 3.5231 x minus 0.9285. Okay, so this is the equation of the parabola. Okay, or this is the second degree curve that we want to know. We can say is the required second degree curve, which is okay. So this way we are able to get the equation of the curve. Okay, what we want to find out. So do you have any query in this example, or you got? Okay, so or you got it. Good. Okay, let us try the another example then. That's good. You don't have any query. Okay, you're solving it and you're getting it. That's very good. Okay, so let us try the another example. So we have the another example here. Okay, so this question says that using least square method fit a second degree parabola. Now you can see the equation of the curve is given to us. Okay, so up to yet in the previous example, the equation of the curve was not given to us. So here only it is said that fit a second degree parabola, and so we assume this equation. Okay, but here you can see in this example the equation of the curve is given here, so we have to use this. Okay, so here in this case we have to use this, and it is said that using least square method. So we are going to use only one method. So whatever the method we are using is the least square method. Okay, and that's why this does not matter to us because we are having only one method, which is least square method. So let us try this example. Okay, so we go with the solution. So what we can have is let now we have to use the given equation. So here the given equation is this. So what we have, y is equal to a plus bx plus cx square. So here you can observe the role of a and c is interchanged. Okay, so we used to have c as a constant. Here we have a as a constant, and we used to have a as a coefficient of x square. Now we have c as a coefficient of x square. So we have to use the given equation. So y is equal to a plus bx plus cx square. Again, b the second degree curve which is parabola. Okay, and so what we can say is the normal equations are given as. So that's why I have told you how to write the normal equations. Okay, so normal equations we have to write from the equation of the given curve. Okay, so here how many observations we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so n is going to be 5 here. So what we have to do is first equation is always the sum of the given equation. So what we can have is the first will be summation y. Then here we have na. So here this term is constant. It will be considered as n times. So we have na plus b times summation x plus c times summation x square. Now multiply this equation by x. So we'll be having summation xy, a times summation x, b times summation x square, c times summation x cube. Then multiply this equation by x square and have the sum. So x square y is equal to a times summation x square, b times summation x cube, and c times summation x raised to 4. This is equation 2. Okay, and where what will be having n. Okay, so we know about x and y terms. We don't know about n. So where n is equal to number of observations. So n is going to be number of observations. And what we know here n is equal to 5. Okay. So we got the value of n is equal to 5 here. Okay. And once we know what we have to find out the line or parabola, then we can write the normal equations for that. And once we write the normal equations, we are able to calculate the table. So once we calculate the table, then only we will able to solve the normal equation. So that's what we have to write here. Consider the following table. Now we know what are the columns in the table. So it is going to be x, y, x into y, x square into y, x cube, and x raised to 4. Okay. So these are going to be the columns. Okay. And then we are interested in summation. So our interest is summation x, summation y, summation xy, summation x square, summation x square y, summation x cube, and summation x raised to. Okay, so we are interested in this all sums. Okay, so I want you to note down the data. The data is very small, and so you can have easily. But we have to calculate the same number of columns. So here already it is given 3 digits of accuracy. They have given already. So we have to consider at least 4-digit accuracy. Okay, so 3 digits they have already given. So we consider always 4-digit accuracy. So I want you to make the table with me. Okay, so I hope you have noted this observations. Okay, so if you have noted, then so have you written the problem? You have noted the observations. I can start calculating. Yeah, fine, no problem. So I'll calculate with you now. Okay. Hope you are calculating. So tell me once you are done. Oh, done. Wow, great. Uh, it's good. Okay. So if you are done, then let us see our table. What about the others? Okay. So check your calculations with mine. I hope you have got the same calculations. Have you got the same calculations? Yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay, then once you have got the calculation, so we can write from equation 2. Okay, from equation 2, the normal equations. Uh, so please be careful here. Okay, because see, the normal equations we have to write like this. Okay, so now we have to be careful. So n is going to be 5 here, or parabola is this, and normal equations are this. So slightly change is there. That change we have to consider. Otherwise, you will get the value of A as C and the value of C as A. So please be careful while calculating. Okay, so we have to start with NA now. Okay, so N is going to be 5. So what do we have? NA. So that's going to be 5 times A plus summation X times B plus summation X square times C. And this is equal to summation Y. So it is going to be 4.338. Okay, now summation X times A plus 10 times B summation X cube times C. So it is going to be 0C, and then it is summation what we get is in X into Y. So 21.326. Now the last, what you'll be having, summation 10 times A plus 0 times B plus 34 times C, and this is equal to summation X square Y. So it is going to be 10.402. Okay, so that's what we have. Okay, now once we got this, so what we can do is we can solve this equation. So we say solving above equations we get. So what are the values we'll get? See, this is actually a 2 by 2 system. So from this equation, you can have this term is 0, this term is 0. So 10 times this term directly. So you can get the value of B. And in this both equation, B is having the coefficient 0. So this term will not be there. So 5A, 10C is equal to this, and 10A, 34C is equal to this. So you can solve this 2 by 2 system. And then we are able to get A is equal to B is equal to 2.1326, and we have C is equal to. So give me the values what you are getting. Okay, so you got A is the same, and then about C. Okay, so A and C only we have to check. So what do you got? A and C. A is 6210, and C is 1232. How you are getting a different answer? You are getting two different answers. Gaurav is getting something else. Anushka is getting something else. Okay, no. As I said, we have to consider the four-digit accuracy. We have to consider the four-digit accuracy. They till point 0.4 and point 0.5 and point 0.6. These are different. Okay, so if there is a difference in third or fourth digit, we can manage. Okay, but if there is a difference in the first digit only, then we cannot consider this. So all of you are getting B to be same. So you should get A and C also same. So once again, I'll ask you to calculate the value and then give the value of A and C. Because you should get the same value. So point then we have the different then point 0.6 and point 0.5. B is going to be same. Okay. So we accept then 0.6210 and 1232. Okay. So let us accept that what do you have? A is equal to 0.6210. Okay. So we accept this will be 0.6210 and we accept C equal to 0.1232. Okay. So C is equal to 0.1232. Okay. So we consider that this answer is correct. Okay. Now what we can write is from the equation 1. Okay. So from equation 1 we have. So finally we have to put these values in equation 1. So you can see equation 1 is A plus bx plus cx square. Okay. So what we have here, y is equal to 0.6210 plus 2.1326 times x plus 0.1232 times x square. Okay. And this is the parabola. Okay. So we can say is the required second degree curve, which is parabola. Okay, so that's what we have here. So do you have any doubt in this example? Do you have any doubt in this example? Okay, no doubt. Okay, that's good. You don't have any doubt. Yeah, what Gaurav has asked, what is the difference between the normal? Um, what is the difference between normal and curve equation? Between normal and curve equation. Yeah. Uh, Gaurav, you can unmute yourself because I'm not getting your query. Normal equations. See the equations which we obtained to minimize the error. Okay, the equation which we obtained to minimize the error by using the least square method, okay, are called normal equations. Okay, so whatever I am writing the normal equations, so this is the category of the equations which help us to fit the curve. And if we solve this normal equation, the coefficient which we will get will have the minimum error. Okay, so the normal equations are obtained. This is the definition of normal equations. The normal equations are obtained by using the least square method. Okay, or the equations to fit the equations to find the curves, the coefficient of the curves, okay, are called normal equations. And the curve equation is the curve that we want to fit. So whether we want to fit a line, parabola, or we want to fit a spline. So cubic onwards are called splines. Okay, these curves are defined as splines. So if the degree is more than 3, then we call them splines. So spline can be any degree curve. So it may be 3rd-degree curve, 4th-degree curve, or it may be anything. So hope I answer your query. Yes, Gaurav? Okay, good. Okay. So if there is any other query, you can ask, please. Okay, that's good. There is no query. Okay, so I hope you understood all these examples.